Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and Ba'ashem Vakar Kadash, Salakia. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom goes to the elect Akim out here that's pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. I just wanted to touch a topic. Basically, in my where I live in my town, we had another incident with so-called police brutality on Jake or whatever, and it's not even mixed reviews here. Basically, everybody's saying that, you know, the officer was wrong. They calling for his job. They saying it was they saying all kind of things. You know, pretty much. I'm gonna put you up to speed on what happened. I mean, the officer he resigned, and charges are being filed against him. I mean, before everything came out, I already thought that they may have had history before. It was some reports came out that he arrested him a few times prior, so they had a history. And I don't know, you know. I'm just gonna play the video. I'm just gonna play the video. We go from there. Nah. I gotta put the camera on first. Salaki, I'm gonna start it from the beginning.
Touching them. Hey, yo, do this shit, yo. Hey, yo. I got all that, dog. We got all that. I got all that. I got all that. Hey, yo, what the fuck you just doing on for, yo? Real, yo.
Yeah, Salaki. I mean, you know, yeah, we seen that video. I'm pretty sure it was much more leading up to that. You know, when people record, they edit things and have it how they want to have it. But from what I'm saying, you know, they had the guy. And I mean, I don't know, they was just running they checks or whatever. I mean, he screamed in the officer's face or whatever, you know, and after he did that, the officer grabbed him and he smacked his hand or whatever, you know, and that's why then after that, that's when a police officer did what he did, you know, he beat him up or whatever, just because I guess he gonna try to say he so-called assaulted him or whatever, but you know, that's the Salaki. I mean, when you in the world, you get caught up on being showed up in front of your so-called friends and this and that. You get worried about you be worried about if somebody punk you in front of your friends or in society, and or even people, so-called people, any circumstance. When situations like that, people feel like they less than a man, man, and you know that's the beauty of this truth and in these scriptures, man. If you truly in the right spirit, man, you let that old man up off you, man. I mean, and I ain't gonna lie. if I was still, pretty. I know I wasn't that crazy with her, but I might would have ran my mouth a little bit. But man, that shit don't get you nowhere. But what it got him, man, sitting up there bucking up and all that, man. It's always gonna be situations where you gonna be feeling like you wrongfully treated or things ain't fair, man. And I mean, hey, I'm a bring a scripture out, cause I ain't gonna go on my own understanding on things. I'm gonna just bring the scriptures out, man. Salakia. Hey, and this is Yahushua speaking, man. This is Matthew 25 and 25, man. Agree with thy adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, least at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the office, and thou be cast into prison, man. I mean, that guy was he appeared to be a older guy, and he should have had enough sense, man, not to be sitting up there going Salakia, going back and forth with that officer, man. The scriptures say you're supposed to agree with thy adversaries, man. You're supposed to agree with them quickly, because when you agree with them quickly, man, they ain't gonna be in that state to just jump on top of you, man. That's what they looking for, man. They train them for when you get rowdy and all that stuff, man. And that's what happened, man. They in the hood. They already uncomfortable because they don't know if they gonna make it home at night. You dealing with niggas all day, man. You gotta agree with your adversary, man. Even if you do go to jail, even if it's for something you ain't do, even if you feel like you been fairly untreated, man, agree with thy adversary, man. Even if they deliver you to prison, man, you gotta agree with thy adversary, man. That's just the way it is, man. That's just a smart way of thinking, man. Not just a smart way of thinking, man, but I mean, that's why. Shalakia, man. Shalakia. This would have alleviated all that. He still got his ass whipped, and he still went to jail. But he went to jail with a fucking broken jaw, fractured ribs, and a broken nose because he didn't agree with our adversary. Just with that pride, just because he wanted to have pride in front of his friends, man. He went to jail with all that, man. And let's just go into that pride. He got that pride. He had all that pride, worrying about what his friends think, trying to buck up against the police. He had pride, man. I'm a man. I ain't letting these niggas do nothing to me, man. Let's go to Proverbs 8 and 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride, and arrogancy, man. And those two traits he showed, man. So he don't have fear of the Lord, man. Just like I brought out in that scripture earlier, in that Matthew 5 and 25, man. You gotta agree with thy adversaries, and when you don't agree with thy adversaries, man, you got that arrogancy and that pride, man, and that's evil, man. And that's what got him fucked up. That pride and that arrogancy, man. For what, man? You got when you out here, man, you dealing with people, man. You gotta be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Salakia, that's another Jew in Proverbs. Slightly paraphrasing, But you can't walk around in this society like that, man. That shit don't profit you nothing, man. I mean, granted the police officer may lose his job. Granted, he may get a check, man. But for what? That shit ain't nothing, man. I'm gonna bring out another scripture. Salakia, I'm gonna go back to Matthews, you know. This is Matthews 10 and oh man, Salakia. Now I messed up on that one. I pulled the wrong script. But then, like I said, you know, you gotta be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, man. All that sitting up here being big and bad in front of these your so-called friends and all that, having that pride and all that, man. It don't profit you nothing, man. It don't profit you nothing, because when you have that pride and that arrogancy, man, you sitting up here, you pretty much deeming yourself to be the one, like you being the man, like you the man. It's like self-worship, man. And the Lord, the only person is worthy to be praised, man. But when you get in balance or whatever, but I mean, he could have been a 2/3. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was a 2/3, and he don't know. But that's the importance of this truth, man. To get into these scriptures and get knowledge, wisdom, and understand. Ultimately, you ain't gonna get it unless the Lord give it to you. But I pray to the Lord that He keep that spirit on me. You know, I mean, even before.